What's up, guys? So a lot of you have been asking us recently how we do guitars on some of our songs, whether it's our Heaven remix, our Blink-182 remix, some of our past originals. We do use guitar a lot, and so we wanted to do a fun tutorial to show you how we did the guitar on the drop of our new Something Better remix that we just put up. We've done some casual tutorials on our Snapchat, but this is the first time that we're really putting it together a little more nicely and throwing it up on Facebook.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think. It's our first one, so it'd be nice. Let us know any other topics that would be interesting or how we could be more helpful so we can kind of make this like a two friends tutorial series.
But first, let's open up this project file and see what we're working with.
All right, so here's the drop. So here's the drop without the guitars. It's a very primary element in this mix, so without it, it sounds super empty.
So as you can see, the guitar is going to bring some new life and fill it out. My homeboy Matt is a beast on the 6 string, so he's going to show you how we recorded it for this one.
So what you heard in that was just this. So usually guitars are tuned EAD, GBE, but this is tuned DAD, ADD. So it gives it this big open sound right away. So it just kind of follow the bass line notes, and that's what you get. So usually when we're recording guitars for electrics, we'll use direct input, but for acoustics, we prefer miking it. So we'll kind of just put it in front of a mic and play it. So let's go edit it now. All right, so first thing you're gonna want to do, or at least we do, is we will comp, which is basically choose the best takes, and then we'll quantize them. So you'll get like a 2 to 4 bar loop, and edit it so it's all on time. So basically, you're gonna get multiple layers of the same thing, and you're gonna pan one all the way to the left, one all the way to the right, and then sometimes if it helps the track, helps the mix, keep one center. Sometimes we'll just do left and right, as I said. And you can just hear the wideness, like when it's alone, it's even clearer. Verse. So what we'll do, sometimes we'll just kind of leave it be. I honestly don't remember what we did, but sometimes to line them up, there's a plugin called Vocal Line, which is meant for using like vocals and harmonies and stuff. So basically this is the Vocal Line plugin, and what you'll do is you click like capture. Let's say this top layer is perfectly on time and you want this middle layer to be the perfect timing, and you can like kind of choose what level of timing. You'll capture it, align, and then you just click spot. I'm not going to do that just because I already did it, but sometimes that'll just kind of like make it sound perfectly in time with each other, so it's kind of one big sound versus a lot of sounds competing. Okay, so these guitars kind of sounded pretty damn good dry. I'll kind of show you. Here, I'll show you this one. And so we didn't really want to like do much to them because we like the original sound, which is not usually the case. But that's pretty. But so for this one, what we kind of did, we threw some EQ. We used a Chris Lord Alge, I think is how you pronounce it. It's like Unreal, super easy to use, and usually just kind of livens up the sound right away. It has like compressor, some like treble, bass stuff, and like reverb. And then we used Nicky Romero Kickstart just for some sidechain.
Easy sidechain plugin.
Yeah, it's good. It's super easy. There's some of the presets, especially for like progressive house stuff, pretty amazing. For how easy it was, I remember learning on compressors, and it was not fun. And then a huge plugin we use is this Ozone 6 Dynamics. It's basically like a multi-band compressor, but also kind of you can easily, for example, you can see like you can gain certain frequency spectrums to make it, like maybe more lively in the highs or more mids or whatever. And that really helps kind of cement the sound. I can show you with and without. It's very helpful. So this is without it. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's like very jumpy. And when you add this, and like I mess with it, but when you add it, it kind of flattens it out. And then kind of we just put a limiter on, and it fits pretty damn well in the mix. This isn't like necessarily how we usually record guitars, because usually our guitars won't be on the drop, they'll be on verses. So that will be more in the plugins and editing, but this was a little bit more of the recording and the panning and just getting super clean takes. But hopefully this is helpful. Definitely let us know any other kind of questions, whether it's about guitars or any other thing in production or one of our songs, and we will try to do another tutorial.
Let's show you guys the final product.
Yeah.